Just a quick addition to end. No matter what you do, okra, moose meat, diet, exercise, if you're breathing, eating, and drinking toxic chemicals and mold, and you're operating without a gas mask, nothing's going to work, okay? That should be obvious, but I can't get that through people's heads. They're taking puffers and drugs and all kinds of stupid stuff and then sucking in all this junk. Okay. I'm 84 and survived when most didn't because of the gas mask. So get real, people. It's not just diet. I hope this is going to be clear. My voice is not good. The allergies have been really affecting me. And I've been in a low pressure with global warming for a year. This is October the 14th, 2025. I'm doing a little update to my research. Actually, it's something I kind of forgot about. A woman on Instagram contacted me and said she found my videos on health and controlling disease very interesting and that I should do more. Well, I explained to her I have over 500 videos in my website and the biography and PDF files that everybody can download. That's all on YouTube. And I'm not a fan of Instagram. I can't get the options that I used to get on YouTube. In fact, I can't get the options on YouTube anymore either. And if this is too long, well, we're talking about saving lives, people, so bear with me. The one thing I don't think I talked about was moose meat. Yes, moose meat. Those are those big, big animals in Canada. Well, I think they have them in the United States too. But anyway, they are loaded with some kind of vitamins. And I'm going to backtrack to 2005. Nothing ever worked like okra, okay? I can't find a replacement for okra. In reversing brain damage from mold and toxic chemicals and drugs and strokes and memory loss and you name it. But having crippling disease since I'm 6 years old, I had a superior brain. I was off-the-wall genius. And I lost it because of toxic chemicals and mold. And okra brought it back. But what I was not able to regain was my leg muscles. The signal from the brain to my legs and my body were weak. Once in a while I would suddenly pull out of it and I'd go dancing and climbing hills. But I couldn't maintain it. Well, back in 2005, I wound up eating moose meat. And I had the most amazing recovery. It pulled me out of this brain disorder, and the signal went to my legs and my body. And holy cow, I was powerful. I could climb 2,000 feet up at Capriole Mountain, cross-country skis, and I could dance. I could ski all day and dance all night. Yeah. And at 72, I was 100% for a whole year, pain-free, because I was eating moose meat once a week. A hunter was bringing it to me. And I did all kinds of research from 2005 right up to now. And I have to say, I had moose meat last night, and I haven't felt this good in 2 years. But I'm not saying I should eat it every day. I was averaging only once a week. And just a little bit goes a long way. But why I'm going to talk about this is because I know there's technology and science could easily research whatever are the nutrients combined in moose meat. It's not just the B vitamins, there's minerals and all kinds of other stuff in there. And I don't know what those moose are eating, but boy, it really worked on my mother. And I know that indigenous native people will tell you there ain't nothing like moose meat. And I just wish there was some way we could get the science and the people out there to pay attention. But along with the okra for life diet detox research and extreme exercise, climbing the Capriol mountain and dancing for hours, I could dance nonstop for hours. I mean, I just never ran out of breath. I have a heart defect. I'm not going to go into that. But I never even ran out of breath. Oxygen in my heart and everything was pumping. Oops, there goes that stupid computer. Oh, well. Anyway, I was pain-free and I had the best year of my life, and I started to cripple at 6 years old. And I just want to put that out there that maybe someday somebody will pay attention to whatever it is, the combination in moose meat. And they could come up with a protein combination powder, a vitamin nutrient mix to replace killing moose. Because I don't like to kill the moose. I love moose. They're so beautiful. Anyway. Yeah, I did a lot of research. I take B vitamins and I am on minerals and all kinds of protein powders and stuff. And, okay, it's keeping me alive. I'm 84 and people like me died 30 years ago. And I'm still here. But I have a tumor, a fat cell, causing nerve damage, and there's nothing that can replace that, okay? That's a whole nother issue. But, yeah, it's a real pity. This moose meat sure works miracles. And it would have, it's like a miracle drug for chronic illness. I'm going to post the picture of me at 72. I was magnificent. I had a body to die for. Yep, that's right. And I did hundreds of videos. They're all on YouTube. You can find them there. But nothing can replace moose meat at the moment. And I did forget about that in my biography and my research. I completely went out of my head until this woman on Instagram asked me to do an update and talk about it more. Well, I'm going to put it on YouTube. I give up on Instagram. I find it too difficult to work with. But there's a great deal of research, and you look it up. It's high in the B vitamins, low in fat, and it's high in iron and full of many other vitamins and minerals. And whatever they are, they're all easily digestible. So it must have something to do with the moose are eating. And I know they're eating some kind of seaweed, but okay, scientists, it's up to you. Because 200 years from now, the children will be born by millions with my disease. So I'm just putting it out there. Do some research on how to replace moose meat. Over and out. Had the best Thanksgiving ever. 84, and I feel great. And that's thanks to my best friend, Helen. God bless her. Okay. Also, high pressure. Yeah. Okay. Too long, I know, nobody cares. Prayers for all who are suffering, and I'm hoping that Americans will get off the pot and stop Russia from destroying Ukraine and other countries. Okay, over and out.